4 new series will make their debut on CBS come this fall. David Krumholtz and Michael Urie kick off the week on Monday with Partners, a new comedy from the creators of Will and Grace about 2 lifelong best friends and business partners, one gay and one straight, whose bromance is tested when one of them gets engaged.
We are not engaged. We are engaged. Do we understand that?
We do not. We have been waiting to plan Joe's wedding for our entire life, and we are not going to let you ruin it with a barefoot on the beach theme.
I wasn't.
Weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
I think it's a warm show. I think it has a lot of heart. I think it's about 2 very, very good friends who know each other all too well, who are there for each other, and their relationship is absolutely uproariously, ridiculously funny.
There's plenty of star power Tuesday night at 10 in Vegas, as Dennis Quaid and Michael Chiklis star in a drama inspired by a real-life sheriff and his battle for control of Las Vegas with a powerful mobster in the 1960s.
This is my house. You don't walk into my house, not unless you want me in yours.
I have a warrant for his arrest for the murder of Samantha Mead.
Then go and arrest him. He's not here. Well, you got cowboys and gangsters,
Right.
for sure. You know, it really is a culture clash. You know, the cowboy and the gangster, you know, known throughout the world, you know, as American things, you know, and it's the one unique situation where those 2 cultures came in direct contact with each other and had to coexist.
All of the characters are going to be kind of faced with that dilemma of, you know, of power corrupts. I think that's what's going to make it interesting, because the lines are good. The lines in Vegas are blurred, and I think our show is going to reflect that.
She's in the safe room.
What safe room?
One behind that wall.
Thursday at 10 brings Elementary, starring Johnny Lee Miller as a modern-day Sherlock Holmes solving crimes in New York City, along with his newly assigned sober coach, Dr. Watson, played by Lucy Liu.
It's Captain Gregson. Captain Gregson, this is Miss Watson, my personal valet.
How do you do? She waits out here.
I'm afraid she's quite crucial to my process, Captain.
They're legendary stories, and it was a really good opportunity to reinvestigate those. And it's always nice to get a phone call from an enormous network like CBS.
I think it's exciting that they have a gender switch on Watson, obviously, and I think that what's wonderful about both characters is that they're multi-layered. So as complicated as he is, she's also complicated but understated.
Fridays at 9 comes Made in New Jersey, featuring breakout star Janet Montgomery as a brassy working-class Jersey girl who joins a posh law firm and wins them over with her charm and street smarts.
We have enough evidence to warrant a re-examination of the charges.
You better, Ms. Peretti. Counselors in my chambers.
She did it. There is an element of The Good Wife, but it's very different because this is like grittier. It's like she's kind of, her makeup's not quite right, her clothes definitely aren't right. I didn't want to keep any of my wardrobe. She's just kind of not quite right the way she puts herself together, which makes her really relatable.
Look for some key schedule shifts this fall as well. TV's #1 new comedy, 2 Broke Girls, takes over the Monday 9 o'clock slot, while former occupant 2.5 Men moves to Thursdays at 8:30 following The Big Bang Theory, pairing the #1 and #2 comedies together on Thursday night. On Fridays, CSI New York moves into the 8 o'clock spot, while The Mentalist takes over Sundays at 10. In New York, this is Bob Winsor.